Good morning. The next topic is genetic code. It is very important to understand how the sequence of 4 bases in the mRNA they specifies the amino acid sequence of a polypeptide. And what is the nature of genetic code relating the mRNA base sequence to amino acid sequence? You know there are only 4 types of bases in RNA. They are A, U, G, C. But there are 20 different types of amino acids. So it would be logically impossible for each amino acid to be specified by only one nucleotide, since there are only 4 bases and 20 amino acids. Then remember the 2 important scientists, they are Nirenberg and H.G. Khorana. They actually helps us to decipher the genetic code behind protein synthesis. According to the discoveries of these scientists, a triplet of nucleotide is known as codon. The triplet code for each amino acid would thus provide 64 different combinations. If you go for triplets of these 4 nucleotides, we can have 64 combinations. Now see this 64 combination. Out of 64 combinations, only 61 are coding for amino acids. You can see here 3 codons which are known as stop codons. That means when these codons comes on mRNA, the process of translation will terminate because they do not code for any of the amino acids. Okay, now we'll move to the properties of this genetic code. First property is the genetic code is a triplet and unambiguous, means each codon represents to only one amino acid. They are specific to one amino acid. So if you take this any of the code, for example UUU is corresponding to phenylalanine. You can take, if you take CUU, it will code leucine. If you take CCU, it codes only for proline. You cannot see UUU same code for 2 different amino acids. Next property is genetic code is degenerate. You know there are 64 codons and only 20 amino acids. This first block you can see UUU, UUC, UUA and UUG. Among that you can see 2 combinations are actually representing one amino acid. The other 2 combinations representing another amino acid. In some case you can see 4 combinations are there. All the 4 combinations represent one amino acid. So this says that more than one codon represent a single amino acids. Okay. Now different codons that specify the same amino acid are known as synonymous codons. We can call these as synonymous codons. The degeneracy of genetic code minimizes the deleterious effect of mutations. That means even though a small change happens on the last nucleotide, the amino acid remains same. Next property of genetic code is non-overlapping. Non-overlapping means if you write genetic code like this A, U, G, C, C, G, 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 the 3 represent one code, one codon, next 3 represent another codon, next 3 represent another codon. We cannot say that the first 3 represents one amino acid and third, fourth, fifth, it won't happen. They are no overlapping. Next is they are commaless. That means we cannot separate them by using comma. We cannot say that this 3 is always codes for one amino acid. That means suppose this one got deleted, then the code will be next to 3. It goes like that. So there is no particular comma to separate the genetic codes. Next is the genetic code is non-ambiguous. The codon specifying the same or related amino acids tend to be similar in sequence. Often the base in third position of a codon is not significant. You can see that the codon which are specifying for same amino acids. Let us take serine. There are 4 codons which are representing serine. The base in the third position of a codon is not significant. Sometimes a distinction is made only between purine versus a pyrimidine in the third position. You can see sometimes it's only a purine A become C or G become U. Only a purine become a pyrimidine. This reduced specificity at the last position is known as third base degeneracy. Okay, between the codons which are specifying same amino acid, first 2 bases are very strict, and the third one is not having much importance. That is known as third base degeneracy. We can also like this write this as third base degeneracy. And the last one is the code is universal. Universal means for all prokaryote, eukaryote, or for all the organism, right from virus to a eukaryote, this genetic code remains same. Okay, this particular pattern of genetic code is remain. This is universal for all. So these are the 6 major properties of genetic codes. Thank you.